Hello and welcome to the Plays the Thing. My name's Matt. Welcome to another live stream, and today I am playing more Agemonia, and I didn't realise until I had set everything up that I'd actually scheduled to play Tidal Blade 2. So I had to change everything because I'd already set all this stuff out, and yeah, so I thought, obviously, I want to play Agemonia first. Um, so we'll play it. Hello, people in chat. Person. So yeah, I'm going to do this. So last time it was a video that I put up during my break, and we played the mission the Cave of Happiness, which I actually haven't ticked off here, so I will do. Did we play the Cave of Happiness? Yes, we did. And we are at the moment, if I show you here, we are level 1. We've done the tutorials. Some bad ticking there. And we have 3 missions we can do on level 1. And we did the one. So these with stars mean we have to get 2 stars to be able to level up to level 2. And we didn't. We did the Cave of Happiness. So now we have to do one of these. But first, before that, we have to go through the city step. So I'll put that over there. And in the city step, so the campaign goes like this. When playing Agemonia campaign, repeat the following 3 campaign steps. City step, journey step, scenario step. So we go to the city, we can buy things, and then we can pick a mission, of which at the moment we just have these 2, Twilight Watch and the Vault of the Ancients. And these both say they are green missions. I think they're the easiest ones. Not sure, we'll find out. And these, again, have the star on, so they are experience, basically. So we've got those 2. So, sorry, I'm just reading. So the setup for the city step we've done. At the start of each city step, if your heroes have gained enough experience points, they gain a level. So we haven't. If since your last city step, your heroes have gained enough reputation with a faction to gain a new rank, read the appropriate storybook entry shown on the faction track. Well, we haven't. These are the factions, and we only have one with the House of Gramask, and that doesn't get us up there yet. During the city step, the heroes may visit locations, use services, and sell items. The top card of the city event deck is revealed and resolved. Once the city event card has been resolved, each hero may spend their city activity points. That's level 2. There are various locations and services in the city that your heroes may visit, and various services at the locations that your heroes may use. Your heroes may visit any location and its services any number of times during each city step, and in any order unless instructed otherwise. The locations and services available to heroes are detailed in the campaign book. Heroes may visit any location in the section of the campaign book, level 1, level 2, etc., that is equal to their current level each time your heroes gain a level. New locations and services become available, and some may disappear. Services allow your heroes to buy items, rent a room, attain boons, find new scenarios, or possibly gain other benefits. So we can buy items, which is spending star. Rent a room. If your hero finds a place to sleep, place your hero, I think, actually, not action selection marker. That's one of the errata. On the corresponding location on the city map. If your hero does not find a place to sit, they lose 2 stamina at the end of the city step. Boons. Some services offer unusual or unique boons. Finding new scenarios. Your heroes may find a new scenario at a location. If they do, gain a scenario card and add it to the stock. Learning a profession. Once your hero is level 2, so we don't need to worry about that. Stashing items, and you may find places where items may be stashed. This is useful for hiding illegal items from the authorities or keeping your belongings safe from thieves and other unfortunate events. You may not stash quest items. Instead of stashing an item, you may stash up to 10 star. Stashed items and stars do not count as being carried by your hero. So that's quite useful. We can sell items. Your heroes may sell an item at any time during the city step. Place the sold item in the stock and take an amount of star equal to the sale value of the item. It's shown on the coin on the card. So, for example, we have veneer these. So she can't sell her skull, but she can sell the other things, and they have value. The great axe as well that she's got has value. 5 star. Quest item cards do not show a coin and cannot be sold. Right, okay, so let's first of all look at not that book. I think yes, so we are still level 1. So once we've done the city card, then we will each get 3 tokens. So I can give these now. So veneer and thorax will have 3 of these, but they can't spend them now. They spend them after we look at the city event cards. So for 2 star, we can each rent a room. Place your action, but place your hero on the Ravenous Giveron on the city map. And you will not gain disturbed sleep at the start of the next scenario. So we have both got 7 star. So let's just have a look at other places. So we have Angler's Pier, where we can buy backpacks, which actually could be useful, would have been more useful in that first scenario. But we do also, let's have a look at these scenarios. Twilight Watch, the mysterious Callion has asked you to guard a warehouse in the Northgate district. You have the key to Skyrender Tower in Moondale, where you must light a beacon to ward off demons. So it doesn't look like we need particularly, although I think it might be a good idea to eventually get some backpacks. But I don't think I'm going to do that now. C is the market, so we can buy Lightcap and Star Lotus tokens, which are good for restoring stamina and health. So let me just look at those. Where are they? Oh, there they are. So Style Notice tokens will give us 2 health. And Blight Cap tokens which I can't find right now. Oh, there's one. Will give us 2 stamina. So they are quite useful. We also both have an achievement gem. And I think I explained achievement gems last time, but they can be spent for 1 of anything on a turn. So 1 movement, 1 extra hit, 1 extra success on a roll, 1 extra move. Did I say that already? Yeah, so we can have up to 15 each, I think. So it's kind of good to keep them if you can. But in my experience from when I played this before, I did not keep any. So these cost 2 and 3 respectively. I think what I might do, let me just think, because we have some things here. At the Agora Anvil, there's a weaponsmith. We can buy weapons, but I think I'm okay for weapons at the moment. Or we can service armor. It does not surprise you that Agora Anvil has a wide range of different mails and armor, but you did not expect them to have armor for Igniosaurs and Patangans. Some helmets even have holes for horns and fins, appropriate for soldiers of different peoples. So let's have a look at these ones, because I can't really remember. So 4, there's a 41 there. So this is 10, 50, oh no, sorry, 18, 90, 17, 18 and 90. So 17, 18 and 19. So a wooden shield costs 3, and on a defensive roll, so when we're rolling blue die, on these 2, will and strength, I think, are they? You know, I never remember these. I'm going to look at them again, and one day I will remember. Agility. So might, agility, and will. Might, agility, and will. So might and agility, you will get 3 successes, but then that shield goes away. It's a one-time use. The helmet on now I can't remember which one's which. Will, with will blue die rolls, when we roll that symbol, we get to re-roll one of them, which potentially could be good. And that helmet costs 7. The leather armor we can't buy, not even if we combined at the moment. So yeah. So that's out. I mean, that's great. That's on a might roll. When you roll that symbol, you get 1 success, which would be great for Torax because he's constantly in fights. And I don't think I want this one. I can't get that one. So the question is, do I want a helmet for 7? It's an awful lot. But I could sell something, maybe. Veneer can do ranged attacks. So her bow we need to keep for sure. The Great Axe adds 1 success, which I had originally bought for Torax. So I could sell that. It's just then I'm very much limiting her. Incremental, you see this with a reroll. I think I'm not going to do it. I'm going to keep that. So we're keeping our 7. Boons. We don't have any injury cards. So I think we're going to buy some of these. So let's buy 2 Lotus Stars because they give back health, which I think is the most important. So let's do that. So we'll get 2 Lotus Stars, 1 each, which costs 3. So we have a 5 and a 5 each. So we'll give those back and get 2 star back. And then, you know, I think we might rent a room. And we're both gonna, again, this seems expensive, but we're gonna pay 2 star each to go and rest at the inn. And so we've got 2 star each. We can actually sell some items. So I have this, which I gained in the last mission, collecting mushrooms. And I can't remember what they are. Elemental Jade has no effect. So I can sell that. So because it's 5-sided, we sell it for 5 star. Actually, maybe we could buy that helmet. And also we've got this ore, which is worth 1. So let's sell that. So Vania gets 1 star. So actually we've got 10 star now. So I think maybe what I will do is I will buy this from the Agora Anvil, and the helmet costs 7 star. So let's use the 5 here and Vania's 2 here. And we have this. So at the moment, I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I think I'll give it to Thorax for now. And then I think that's all we're going to do. So then we go to, actually there's a handy dandy little reference card. Start. You've gained enough reputation, but visit city locations, use a city event, reveal and resolve the top card of the city event deck. And this is the city event deck. So we reveal the top card. And that is Dark Enemy. If you are level 1, reveal another city event card. Okay. And then shuffle this card back into the city event deck. Okay. Fair enough. Too soon. Too soon? So I'll just shuffle that back in. Okay, so Street Patrol. If you are level 5, remove this card from play and reveal another city event card. Heroes may not exchange, sell, or discard items until this event is resolved, unless told to do so. Heaven protects, says Sergeant Sagittarian as he stops you in the street near Cadfael Fortress. To ensure public safety, we will search your possessions. Should you be carrying poisons or other forbidden items, they will be confiscated. Unless instructed otherwise, after resolving this card, shuffle it back into the city event deck. Okay, cool. So if you're level 3 or below, look at book 3, 428. So 4. 428. So we look here. 428. If you have wanted in your party journal, or you have with the shroud or the sable crown, I don't know what that means. Oh, I see. If you have, no, we haven't reached anything like that. Otherwise, if you have with house mask 801, otherwise agree to the search. So we will agree to the search, and we will go to 58 because we don't have anything stolen. So 58 up here. The guard pats you down and then go through your bags and pouches. If your heroes are carrying 1 or more illegal items, 583. Otherwise, 315. Okay, 315. 315. The guards inform the sergeant that they have found nothing out of the ordinary. Very good, said Sergeant Sagittarian to you. Stay out of trouble, heaven protect. With that, the guards are on their way, stopping other passers-by. You may reveal another city event card. Sure. Do I want to? I have to shuffle it back in first. It does say may. Let's try it. So this is Tavern Brawl. A bunch of Gramas soldiers storm the ravenous gathering, trying to arrest a woman who you believe to be involved with the Shroud. On this day, in the name of the Republic, I ain't done nothing, you star-shunned scorchers, she shouts back at them and pulls out her daggers while her companions start throwing mugs and chairs. A fight breaks out. What do? Help the guards, help the assassin, or cut as many purses as you can in the chaos. I wouldn't mind some money. So the Shroud is here, and we have no sort of allegiance, but yeah, they're both bad news. If we get this red thing, free rent, a room service. Right, I see. Value customers, black market, no star cost or will check to use on the black market. I don't think it matters really. I think we might go for stealing some money. Yeah, let's try it because we've got Veneer who's sneaky. Huh? I don't know if that makes a difference. 687. So 687, cut their purses. A large Boyrot woman rams a drunken cosmographer with her antlers while the innkeeper quickly takes down the mirror behind the bar. At the same time, a Quothian witch disappears into the shadows and then reappears on top of an indignant knight. The guards try to make their way through the brawl to reach the assassin. You sneakily open a cage and let a hungry Vesper loose into the tavern. This adds to the chaos and gives you the perfect chance to steal everybody's belongings. Each hero rolls 2 action dice and gain an amount of star equal to the number of successes rolled. So it says if we roll these, we get +2. Yeah, so that gives us 2. And if we have pickpocket, which we don't because I think that comes later on. If you do not have pickpocket talent and would gain 6 or more, you are spotted and gain 0 instead. If you have anything with either the Sable Crown or Shroud, you may choose to not roll and re-roll at any time. To not roll a re-roll at any time. Okay, so Veneer doesn't make a difference, but Veneer's going to roll, and she gets 3 star. And Torax gets 2 star. That'll do. And that's it. So that's done. So this card now goes out of the game. It is got rid of. And we'll need to keep those. These can all go back. So that's the city step done. So then after the city step, spend city activity points. The section of your hero book for your level also shows city activities you may perform. So we've read level 1. So Thorax has these and Vanilla has these. So you can Vanilla can perform an Skull ritual and once only investigate the cult of the fifth eye. I can't remember if I did that last time. Torek, have a drink at the Mossy Stone or work a double shift at the docks. So I think I'll do these. I can't remember if I did the fifth eye thing. Let's do Vanilla first. So let's have a look at 4 to see if I remember it. No. So let's do that. We will spend one of our activity tokens to read part 4. And this says, you ask about the cult of the fifth eye at taverns and bazaars. It is fairly new religion, only a few decades old. They work the devices of ancients, which they believe... They worship the devices of ancients, which they believe to be somehow connected to Aowen, the power opposing Aox and the demons of the breach. The Temple of the Fifth Eye used to be a pagan temple before Benhamites abandoned their superstitious ways and embraced science. The cosmographers replaced the priests, and for a long time all of the Benham was without religion. But since the devices of the ancients started powering up all over Agemonia some years ago, there's been a surge of interest in this new religion. But what is the fifth eye? Nobody seems to know. Write knowledge about the fifth eye in your hero journal. So I'm just going to write these in the party journal. So it's all in one place. And that's the end of that. And then, did we do... I think we have had a drink at the Mossy Stone. I'm not sure. But let's do for Thorax, work a double shift at the docks. So I'll spend 1. And then if I recognise it, I can always take it back. You are employed to quickly unload cargo from a ship to a wagon. No questions asked. You move so much freight that you finish your double shift early and they pay you more. So we roll for might and gain star equal to what we roll. And this time it doesn't say these are 2, so I'm guessing we just get 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, so we'll be up to 6. So actually we've got 10 star combined again. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to do. I could do Vanilla's other one perhaps. we can gain more star by either working at the docks or fishing in the river. We've got to use these, so actually let's do Vanir's other one, which is perform an Erskine ritual, which is 16. Yes, 16. So we spend one of these. Unholy ritual. You walk out of Runedale and find a nice tree. You climb to the top of it and look at the two moons, which always remind you of home. You take out the Erskine and hold it in one hand, its eyes glowing crimson. Words of magic come out of your beak in a language you do not know. You have a burning sensation in your other hand when you look at it. You see a blood crystal. Where did that come from? Climbing down again is hard with a burned hand. So we get a blood crystal and suffer 2 damage. So we have to pay for it. But we do get... Where do I keep putting these things? Oh, a blood crystal. I don't know what these look like. Not like that. Ah, I think that's it. Oh, okay. So a blood crystal. We use it, discard it, and it gives 1 attack, 1 extra hit to a magical attack. So we keep that. We could sell it. It's worth 5. And it would give us 15 star. So it might be worth it. We could buy that. I tell you what, let's use the rest of our star to gain more star. Sorry, the rest of our activity tokens. So I think I'm just going to take the money safely. So let's use them all on working at the docks. So I'll spend 1, 2, 3 of them to get 6 star. So officially 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be like that. So now we have 16 star. Is that right? I think I've done that wrong. I think I should have 21. Could be wrong. So we are all out of activity tokens. We could still spend money if we want. kind of tempted to buy this. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to spend 15 to buy this and give it to Torax. And then Torax will pass the helmet on to Veneer. And I think that's all I'm going to do. We got a good night's sleep. So at the end, we do not lose 2 stamina. And then that city step is over. So we select a scenario. So we've just got the 2 to do. I want to find out what this... so duration, the green is duration. Short, medium, or epic. Short, medium, epic. So they're both the same, really. I think I played both of these, but I can't remember exactly. Let's do the first one. So let's do Twilight Watch. So Twilight Watch, head to the warehouse. And this is the book 440. So 440. At dusk, you leave the ravenous Gyvern with Kalian and walk up the street to the round market and then on towards the bridge connecting the secular bank with the Northgate district. The Northgate district is a shanty town where animals drink from the open-air sewers and addicts sit on every doorstep. Questionable business is conducted by shadowy figures in the small alleyways, and you get a feeling you are being watched, or even followed. For a fleeting moment you realise that if Kalian meant to kill you, this would be the perfect place to do so. Instead, he sings an old song as he walks with you, something about the Natigri, goddess of old. Okay, and that's that. So play the scenario. So the scenario book and that's page 14. Okay, so here we are. Twilight Watch. And this is where we will start. So you walk through the entire Northgate district before you reach an unremarkable wooden building leaning against the city wall. Here we are, Kalian says. He takes you in through the main door. Inside, you are greeted by strange beast-like sounds and smells, as if you just walked into a stable. You see no toggerels, though, but there is a cart at the back between all the crates. My people will come around midnight to move these crates, Kalian says. You'll have only to stay here until then, but if there's any trouble, use whatever you can find. I don't want the warehouse compromised. After he leaves, you are left wondering what kind of cargo is transported at night. So then we look for the cards for the Twilight Watch. So here they are. And we'll go to the full table setup because I'm going to need room. So we reveal cards 1 and 3. These are razor arrows and razor thuds. I think we'll move these this way. We can put these two here. And we need razor arrows and razor thug standees. I think I remember these. I don't know if they're in here. There's a lot of standees. I don't think they're in here. Ah. Yes. I played this before. Those are not the ones. All of them? Oh, that looks, yeah. So these two are set aside. I'll put them off there. Place a trap token in the area containing okay. A trap token. I know I've seen trap tokens. So that goes here. Raid deck. Shuffle the 4 raid cards from the story deck face down. And place 3 of them next to the scenario map to form the raid deck. Remove the remaining card from play without looking at the other side. Okay. So we'll remove this one from play. We'll just put it at the bottom. And then we'll keep these raid cards off at the top. Additional scenario rules. So at the end of the discard fate card phase, in the second round, resolve the top card from the raid deck. Each raid card will instruct you to spawn enemies on the scenario map and start a timer. Once the timer reaches its target, reveal and resolve the next card from the raid deck and reset the timer, leaving the most recently revealed fate card in the timer pile as normal. If the timer reaches its target number and the raid deck is empty, the scenario ends. Raid descriptions. Each time a raid card is revealed, read the corresponding raid description. Okay. Grandmask crate. This large crate is marked with the emblem of the house Grandmask. How could their property end up here? Hero in an area containing the Grandmask crate symbol may try to open a Grandmask crate with a 5 might check, crowbar +2, axe or shovel +1. Okay, so I think then Torax is going to keep the shovel. He's going to have his maul. Can you see this stuff? No. Keep his maul, and then he can have the other 3 fine. Leather armor. And then Vania has got her helmet. And she can have her bow for now. She's only 1, actually. Oh, no, it's 2. She can have a skull and a scroll of stamina and a hook and rope and a great axe. She can't see, but I can. Okay. Right, Grandmask crates. Sounds like they have good things in them. Then, place a token on the Grandmask crate. Roll a counter die for loot. Ah, okay. If you roll a loot with a possible trap, gain the loot and roll a reaction die. If you roll, reveal and resolve a trap card. Okay, I vaguely remember trap cards, but we'll come to that. The scenario ends when the timer reaches the target number of the 3rd raid. You successfully complete the scenario if all enemies have been defeated at the end of the scenario. You fail the scenario if all heroes are exhausted or if there are undefeated enemies at the end of the scenario. In either case, read the relevant outcome. Okay, so now I need to set stuff up. Now I need to set stuff up. So we have initiative cards. we can actually put all these chaps off as well. Put them over here. So we have our initiative deck. I'm going to put everything there. And then we have those cards, which I don't need right now. Our fake cards. Which I can put here. These cards we might need. Oh, there's trap cards. Okay, so we have some trap cards. So we'll keep all those separate. Right, I think we're ready. I think we're ready to go. Let me just... Oh, actually, we can do this, can't we? So you can see the map a bit closer. So now actually what I need to do is select what powers we're going to have. So considering we've got this token, which will help us a bit, and then I think this one is I like the fact that's both. And then for Torats, I think we've got to try Colossal Crush. Maybe just Raging Smash? Do we need range? Let's just use Vanilla for range and we'll keep him as a tank. Okay, so I think we are ready. Vanilla already has 2 damage. Okay. Razor Arrows. Razor Thugs. Sure. Let's begin. So we got 2 goes. So I think we're both going to use our focus because we just want to move and we don't particularly need to attack anything. I think if we get Veneer sort of moving out, up this way, investigating maybe, and Torax could come here and try and open this crate straight away. Okay, so we reveal. We've selected hero actions, and then we reveal the initiative card. So blue are going first, which is Torax. So Torax will move. Now he can move 1, but he will spend 1 stamina to move 2. A 1, 2. And a hero containing a Grandmask crate symbol may try to open the Grandmask crate. So we do a 5 might. Where's my... We do a 5 might test. Sorry, we're doing a might test. So we roll 3, but because we can move the shovel here. So we got the shovel, so that gives us +1. And then we roll, and we get +1 because we're using. Sorry, switch about again. Because we're using our focus, we get +1 anyway. And we got a 1, 2, 3 with a shovel, so we can spend the 4, 5. And we have successfully done that. So what we do then is we place this on here, so we can't use it again. And we roll one of these dice. Would you believe it? We got a 9. So we got 3. We got 3 star. So 3 star, 3 star, 3 star. One, 2, 3 star, as it says here. And a possible trap. If you roll a loot with a possible trap, gain the loot and roll a reaction die. If you roll this symbol, only 1, then we resolve the trap card. And we did. So we do. I just shuffled these up. So this is poison needles. So 1, in a range of 1, we would lose 4, but we do. Oh gosh, this is the worst. But we do an agility check, which he only has 1. Yeah, so we lose 4. Wow, this is like as bad as it could go. And we get also this weakened So that goes, I will just put that at the bottom. Yeah, bad die rolls or what? So next action roll is -1. And we discard when resolved. So now it's green, so at least we got a 3-star. And so now it's Vanilla and ooh, sorry. Now it's Vanilla. So she can move so I think she'll move 3. 1, 2, 3. And can't really do anything, so I think she'll just move here with her focus, but that means this. We look at F. Strongbox. This heavy crate is reinforced with metal corners and studs and a sturdy lock. The scratch marks on the floor indicate the strongbox was dragged into the warehouse quite recently. So if we are in that area, we can use a crowbar, shovel, or axe. So we can use our great axe, give +1, and then it is 3 might per hero +5, so that's 11 might in total we would have to get over successive turns, so that would build up. And we can actually do this as well, so let's try that. She can put her axe into her hands, so that gives a +1. She's only rolling 2 die for this Grandmaster crate, so we get 1, 2, 3, but we get to re-roll both of these. 4, 5, 6. So yeah, we've done that. So we get to roll this die again. And we roll a 1, so we get the scrap metal token. So that crate is done. And what do these tokens look like? I think that's scrap metal. Yes. So that's a scrap metal token. Okay, that's the end of her turn. So we're at the end of the first round. So we discard a fate card and then we get to go again. So I think we will just do the same thing. I think Twilight's will get an extra maneuver because we can't move around here, so we just need to come back this way. And I think Ania will do the same. So it's green and red. No enemies, so we get red, so that's for Nia. So she will move 1 into F. Excuse me. And we'll do the strong box test. So she has her act, so this is 1, and then she will roll her 2 might, 2, 3, and we can spend 2 to do 4, 5. So we are up to 5. And then extra maneuver, so I will do a recover and get that 2 health back. Okay, and then we go down the list, no enemies, so we get to Thorax. And well, I think we'll spend 1 to move to 1, 2. And then I think we will just recover 2 health. And that's the end of his turn. So, just checking this. So we discard a fate card, and then we look at the first raid card. So this says, on your guard, the sounds of Northgate District penetrate the walls of the warehouse. Drunken singing, muffled cries, toggrels howling, glass shattering. Any of these could be a sign of thugs attacking or just the regular noises of the shantytown. Perhaps you can let your guard down and explore the warehouse in peace, or perhaps aggressive thugs are just around the corner. Your nervous anticipation is broken when you hear a loud crash at the doors. Raid. So, what is this? Raid. At the end of this card phase, in the second round, reveal and resolve the top card from the raid deck. Do you know what? I'm just going to check something. Because I have the errata here. Scenario 4, overlay on card C is missing part. Change the first sentence in scenario conditions. So after the timer has reached the target number on the third raid card, play 1 more round, and then the scenario ends. Okay. And Spawn Banjahas changed the timer to 12 instead of 11. Scenario 4, Spawn Gallum and Ambergate changed the timer to 13 instead of 12. Okay. Oh. So this one, Bungie, would be 12 instead of 11. Reveal cards 2 and 5. So read the next raid description. So 18. First raid. Just as you're about to really start exploring the warehouse, you hear a loud crash at one of the doors. A group of veiled warriors storms in through the broken door. You realise they must be robbers of the Razor Vesper gang. So spawn Banjahis on the circle on the map. Use Razor Arrow Standy 4. So they come in here. Actually, I don't need to use the standees today. And spawn one Razor Thug for each square on the map. So there are none because this has 3 and 4. Spawn a Vesper on the map. So Vesper is this flying creature. Where are you? So that also spawns here. And the Banjahis has 12 life. So I'm just going to do these on the cards themselves. And that Vesper has 9. And the timer is 12. So we keep that one. And then I just need to look up. Yes, that's health. That's shield value. So it has a shield of 1. And provoke value is underneath. I don't know why it's got a 2 underneath it. Shown by a range value underneath their provoke value in their enemy card. have a range provoke ability. Yeah, so Banshees has a range of 2 on their provoke. And they have a shield of 1. Okay. So they come in. Okay. Ooh. So let's get Vanilla moving and let's give her. Let's swap her bow back in. So she has a range of 3. So yeah, let's get her moving, and then perchance she can move 1, 2, 3. They might have moved in by then. And Thorax. I think we might give him an extra maneuver, you know. Okay. So red enemies moving first. So the Vesper is moving 3. 1, 2, 3, and is attacking for 3, but it can't attack because it's not close enough. And then blue enemies next. The Banjahis is slow. It's a green. So it's blue next, so it's Vanilla. So she will move 1, 2, 3. And she will use her precise shots. Yeah, she'll use a precise shot. So she rolls 2. There's 1, 2, 3 damage. It's down to 6. Oh, yes, I'm using that. Okay, so Vanilla's gone, and now it is Banshees to go. So they are moving 2, 1, 2, and they're using poison knife, but they are not close enough. But they do have charge, so they'll actually move 1 more. So in the same space, but not close enough still. So that's the end. Oh no, Taurus has got to go. So I think he will go 1, 2 into this space. And for his extra maneuver, he will recover 3 stamina. And it's the end of the round. So we're up to 7. So now I think he will do Raging Smash. And she'll do a precise shot. So red to go first, no. And then red Vesper is going. So yes, we'll do a might attack with a extra bit of bleeding to Thorax. So that's for 3. So Thorax defends with his might. And because he's got his leather armor, if he rolls one of those special symbols, he gets to get another one. But he gets 4 actually. So he doesn't take any damage, but he does get the bleeding. Where is it? Bleeding. He's got a lot going on. Yeah, so that's Vesper's go. Then it's neither of them. And then it's Banshee's go. And they're doing a flame arrow. So 3 range. I can't remember what that 0 means. Yeah, so it's an area attack that affects everyone. I thought it did. So 3 range, and it's a 4 agility attack. And they also have bandage, which means they heal 5, but they don't have any damage. So a 4 might, 4 agility, beg your pardon. So Vanilla rolls 3. And she gets 1, 2, 3. But she had. Oh no, it's only on might rolls that she gets to use her helmet. So she loses 1 health. And then Thorax only has 1 die to roll for agility. And he gets nothing, so he takes 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's both our goes. So I think. So Thorax will discard this using his movement, his extra maneuver. Start of turn, we take 1 damage. Then he will get rid of that. Thank God. And he will use his thing that he bought in the city to recover 2 health. He will swap his maul. I maybe should have swapped that before, but swings and roundabouts. And he will attack the Vesper, I think. So he will attack with 2 die, Raging Smash. But he will lose 1 because of this next action roll, but he's gaining 2 because of his Maul of Thorax. Oh, okay. Well, I'll spend 2 to get 2, so it's up to 4, down to 3, reduced to 3. And then that's him done. And then actually Vania, because she can't get in here now, because this is a 3 space, she's going to move to a Great Axe. Because she gets +1 with this. And she can attack from where she is because that space is full. So she's going to do a 2 precise shot. First. And she gets 1, 2, 3. So we do 4 damage to the Vesper. So it dies. For now, I'll take that away. It doesn't drop anything. And then she has an extra maneuver. So I think, no, sorry, she just has her maneuver to do. So I think she'll just recover 3 stamina. Okay, that's the end of the turns. It's 1, so we're up to 8. And then, well, same again, I think. Yeah. So green is going first. Ooh. Oh gosh. Now this nerve bomb has a 1 in it. So it just hits 1. Shows at what range areas are affected. This range is measured from the area containing the ally targeted by the area attack. Okay, so it's going to hit both of them, which is bad. because it's another will attack. So it will hit Thorax first. And it's a 5. Wow. Oh, that's gone. So we just get 2, so it's only 3. So 1, 2, 3. But they are going to attack again. And then they do this attack. Oh, goodness me. Sorry, Vania needs to do this as well, so she's going to roll 3. So she spends 2 to take 2 damage. Crikey. And we both get cursed, confused, no action. God almighty. Wow. Actually, I did that wrong, didn't I? Because it's in red. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, actually, it does make a difference because it's 1, 2, 3. We still get that. Yeah. And she gets to roll. Gosh, I've forgotten what. I think she just had 1 there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we both get the things still. Where are we up to? My goodness me. So a flame arrow. Again. This is bad news. Bad news. So flame arrow. Range 3. So protects 2. So it takes 2 damage. And then also for Vania. God. So we will. No, we can't do that. That's just 1. 2, 3. Goodness. So that is Banju's go, which is about as bad as it could be. We got 2 blue, so we get to go next. So we have no action. So we will just. I'm going to spend this to get 2 back, and Thorax will spend 2, and we will spend our maneuver to get 3 recover. Wow. So that's 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So next one coming. So this is raid. Spawn 1 razor arrow for each circle. So there's 1 there. So razor arrow. I wish we got these first. So number 3 goes there. This razor arrow has 8 health. This is number 3. And then spawn razor thug for each square. So 1 and 3 appear up here. So 1 and 3, they have 10 health. Timer reaches 12. Okay. We really need to... I mean, we're just going to be fighting. Let's face it. We're just going to be fighting. We're not going to have any time to do anything else. Which is weird because I feel like before I played this, I was moving around quite a lot. But we've got so much to sort out. Oh, I should have moved this out of the way. So let's... I'm going to try and do this Colossal Crush just to see if we can get close to killing something. And I think Vanir will do this. No, we can just swap to our bow and arrow. Okay. Okay, so it's ours going first and we get an extra maneuver. So it's red first, then blue, so Vanir goes first. So she will go to her bow and attack. Banjos. We get 3, and they have a shield of 1, so we do 2. It's down to 10. And actually, I will use my Skull. So Skull, we can use that on any attack. We get +1 damage. So they go down to 9. Yeah, we go down to 9. And we get Drain as well, so we get everything back. and I'm going to move with one of my maneuvers. So I'll do this and go 1, 2. Actually, I don't need to spend any. And I've got another maneuver. We've actually moved out of range of the banshees, so we will get a damage. So we'll use the maneuver to get that back. And then it's Thorax. So Thorax is going to attack. It's going to spend 1 stamina to do this attack. Roll 3. And he gets 1, 2, 3, 4. I get to reroll this die. Okay, I'll do 5 then. So it takes 4 damage. So it's down to 5. And then with my other 2 maneuvers, I will recover 3 stamina and 2 health. Okay, so first to go, red, Razor Thug. So Razor Thugs are moving 2, 1, 2, and range 2. So they're both attacking Thorax for 3. He only has 1. So he gets hit for 2 and for 2. Boy, Thorax really takes it. He's probably going to die. And they also bleed. Bleeding. And they can't do it twice. Oh no, they're not doing bleeding. No, they're not. Small mercies. And so that's the Razor Thugs. Then the Razor Arrow. Oh, I've done the wrong thing. Take that all back. Oh gosh. So 2 and 2, right? So they actually can't attack. So the Razor Arrow is moving to 1, 2 and attacks Vania. So that's a 3 agility. So she only takes 1 damage. And then Bungees is doing a 3 flame arrow again with 4 agility. So Thorax. Oh, God. This leather armor is no good against these flame arrows. So he takes 4 damage. And Vania also gets hit by the flame arrows. So that's 4 damage. And they have bandage 5, so they go back up to 10. No, they don't have bandage 5. Lying. Boy, oh boy. Okay, that's the end of their turns, so we shuffle again. And we reveal another card, so they're up to 6. Oh boy. So I'm just going to do a Raging Smash because I don't think I've got enough life left for Torax. Well, I mean, Vanilla is pretty low as well. Yeah, I have just got to do the same thing. So first of all, it's the Razor Thugs doing slugs. So they move 2. So this one can move in. This one can move in here and does a might test on Vanilla. No, on Torax. So he's rolling 3. And he stops that attack. And then this one can do the same thing, but from 1 space away. And we stop that as well. And then it's blue, so it's both of us to go. So I think we're both going to attack. So Torax will do a Raging Smash on Bungees. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And, oh, it's reduced to 3. So they're down to 2. And then I will recover 2 health. And then Vanilla will attack as well. Use that. But actually she can swap in her Great Axe and attack. And she does 2. It's reduced to 1, but I'm going to spend my achievement crystal to add 1 to that attack. So we do kill that 1. And they drop 3, which I think... Let's find out. Defeat box. It says I can pick things up. So I'm just going to pick that up. So 3. To up to 6. So I think she's got a maneuver to go, so we'll get 2 health back. So we've both done our moves. Blue, so blue goes next, and they are doing their aimed shot. So I think they will attack Vanilla for 4. One. So she takes 3 damage. And she gets pierced. And then that's it. Because Banjis is dead. Shroud Elite Archer. Great. So we're up to 8. I mean, we've just got to keep fighting, haven't we? I think he'll do Colossal Crush. And she'll stay with her precise shots. Oh, Lord. So red first. So Razor Thugs. +1 to the attack this turn because of this symbol. And they're doing defensive blow. So they're attacking for 3. Might. So this will, they can both attack Thorax. So this is an attack of 4. Defense for 2. So that's 2. And another 4. And that's defense of 3 because of his leather armor. So he only loses 1. Plus, more. Really enjoying this game, aren't I? Slowed. 1 less movement. Well, that's not much for poor old Thorax. He only moves 1. Okay, so they've gone. So now it's the it's the Razor Arrow to go. And they also have +1 to their attack this turn. And they're doing 2 range, 3 agility attack. So come on, Vanilla. 1, 2. But it's +1. So Vanilla is wounded. So she gets 4 health, stamina back. Just looking up wounded. Gain an injury card, apparently. That's not an injury card. Injured ankle, so we have one less movement. Oh, so we're just like Thorax. Thorax can only move one. Well, no, he can't even move one at the moment. Okay. So that was that. Yeah, that was the razor arrow. So now it's our go. Sir Blue, so it's for Nia. Start of turn, we take 1 damage. Great. To discard. Yeah, we're in big trouble. I'm going to discard it, so I don't have... Whoop. I do not have a maneuver this turn. And I'm just going to attack. What's best to attack? One of the razor thugs, I think. Yeah, let's attack that razor thug. Number 1. So we'll swap to our bow. And attack. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. So we do 5 damage to the first number 1 razor thug. And then I know this is super wasteful, but I'm going to use this scroll of stamina in range 2 to get 5 stamina back. We don't have very much stamina, but Thorax is about to lose it, literally. So we've used that. And I lost my maneuver, didn't I? Yeah. That's fine. So now it's Thorax. And he's going to recover 2 health. And then he's going to spend 1 health. Sorry, 1 stamina to do Colossal Crush on this same one. And he does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to it, so it does die. And it leaves behind 1 coin, which he immediately picks up. And I think that's it. Yeah. So we're up to, what are we up to? 8, 9, 10. So next turn is going to be like... Okay, so let's do the Colossal Crush again. Let's do the Precise Shot. And we'll reveal another card. So blue and green. So we're going first this time. So I think we will try targeting this other Razor Thug. So Vanilla can do an attack on it for 2. First of all, she will... yeah, she will get back her 1 stamina she can have. And she'll do her 2 attack. And she does 1, 2. She can do 4. It's pretty dangerous though. What's this chap gonna do? Blue. It's gonna do a 2 might attack. Yeah, that's not too bad. So I will spend the 2 stamina. To do 4. So it's down to 6. And then it's Thorax go. So Thorax will move, but he has to spend 1 stamina to move because he has that. So he moves into here. And then he's going to do Colossal Crush, which means he spends another stamina. And he's rolling 3 red die. And he's got his Maw, which adds 2. So he gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So kills it. And it drops a coin, so he picks it up. And he used his maneuver to move. So there you go. I just feel like I'm living on the edge with this game. So then it's just the Razor Arrow. And the Razor Arrow, as we said before, is doing a 2 might attack, and it will attack Vanilla. So it takes 1 damage. And then it heals 3, but it hasn't lost any. And then that's it. So we reveal another card, and sure enough, we go over the 12. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Blah, blah. So we go to the last raid card. Read the next. Oh, we forgot to read a raid description, didn't we? For the 3rd raid card. For the 1st raid, 2nd was 167. Yeah, I didn't do anything, so that doesn't matter. 281. It is near midnight when one of the group of Razor Vespers Vespers storms the building. Careful, one of them says. The Sable Crown has found powerful mercenaries. Heedless of the warning, the gangsters attack. So, we reveal card 4. God, I wish we'd been able to do something in here. So this is Gallum of Ambergate. Great. Who has 15 health. Spawn 1 razor arrow for each. Okay, another razor arrow. Number 2, so they will have 8 health. Spawn 1 razor thug. No, we don't do that. Spawn Gallum Ambergate on the map. Use razor thug. Standy 4. Yeah, so they come in here. Okay, and the timer is 12 again. I mean, how are you possibly meant to do anything else? I swear last time I played this, I was like looking around. It's really weird. I think I got the sort of, you know, one of the worst out first. Okay, so I think Torax is going to get an extra maneuver because I don't think they're going to move in. They're just going to attack Venya, which is worrying in itself. And I think Venya will do Void Bolt. Yeah, this is quite worrying because she has not got much life left. But I don't really see what else I can do. Okay. Chin up. So Razor Thug. Oh, there are no Razor Thugs. So actually you can move this chap over here, can't we? And he is number 4. So yeah, no Razor Thugs. Red, no. Green, no. They're both blue. Okay, so green going next. So that's Torax. So he has 2 maneuvers. I'm going to recover 3. I'm going to recover health. All these chaps are moving now. So blue. I don't know which we do. Which order we do this in. I'm just going to guess. So I'll do those two first. So number one. Oh, sorry, number two. We'll move to one. Can't move any further than that. But they have a range too, so they'll attack Veneer. She rolls 3. One, two, three. Oh dear. And then number 3 will do the same. Oh, and she stops that. And then Galim of Ambergate is going to do something hideous, I'm sure. He's attacking for 4. And she is exhausted. Like me. I'm exhausted as well. I saw it. Becoming exhausted. If your hero is wounded or is damaged, it's a wound side up, and there is still damage remaining. Your hero will lay your miniature down. They will be ignored by your enemies. They may not be affected. You do not select an action. Other heroes may pick up items your hero is carrying if they had been dropped in the area your hero miniature is in. As if a non-hero ally is reduced to 0 health, they're exhausted and removed from the scenario map. Okay, so that was Galim. Yeah. And Torax is already gone. So we're up to 7. So what is Torax going to do? They're going to come towards him, so I think he should do Colossal Crush. And yeah. Oh, great. So blue get supercharged. So they're going to move 2. So number 2 will move 1, 2. Let's take her off. I know he could pick things up, but it's unlikely. I'll put her there. And they range 2 and agility attack 3. So unfortunately he only has 1 agility. So that does 3 damage. Tell me I'm playing this wrong. And then number 3 also moves 2 and does the same thing, 3. And 1, 2. And we flip over. We ignore the rest of the damage. And we take a wound. Oh, that's all right. Injured eye. But it only affects ranged attacks. So, and then Galim of Ambergate is moving 3. I've got the wrong one here, haven't I? Should be this one. 1, 2, 3. And they're attacking 4 agility. Ooh dear. So we roll that. Nope. So we take 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm not going to survive this. And then it is Torax. So we'll recover 2 health and attack with our Colossal Crush, which is 3 red die on Galen. But they have 15 health and 1 shield. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll spend my 2 stamina, 6, 7, because why not? It's reduced to 6. She's down to 9. And I'll just do my Raging Smash because I don't have any stamina at the moment. Who knows what will happen? I think I know. 3, 7, 10. And they're going first. So, again, same thing. Range 2, attack 3. So, number 2 will attack and 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. So take 1 more damage from number 3. Oh, yeah, I just take 1 damage, which kills me. So we have failed the mission. Which I'm kind of not surprised about. So 74 on page 74 of this book. I think that might be wrong. I've got a feeling. Something tells me. Epilogue is on page 74, not 47. Okay, I just need to move everything off. If it asks me to reference things after this, I'll be like, whoop. I literally didn't look at any of these things. I feel like I played this wrong or something. Twilight Watch. Fail forward as the clock strikes. As the clock over the city strikes midnight, Callion returns with his crew to drive off the Shroud gangsters. You are wounded and beaten, and the warehouse empty. Thank the stars you're alive, Callion says. Had I known the Shroud would attack, I wouldn't have left you alone. Looks like you got more than you bargained for. You confront him about being an outlaw, a traitor to the Republic, and a pagan. Aye, we've been called all those names, although we're in Sable Crown, prefer to think of ourselves as friends of the Republic and her people. The true traitors of the lecherous Magnus nobility who oppress the common folk. As the outlaws leave, Callion pays you for trouble. I might have another job for you later on if you'll work with us, with the likes of us. I'll see you at Guivren, heaven protect. You leave the warehouse and limp back through your shantytown of the North District, wondering what new mess you've got yourself into. Each hero gains 1 star. If any hero has the Moncoon story, I mean, if you have, I've got none of these things. Explorers, all story cards have been revealed. No. All Grandma's crates open. No Grandma's crates have been opened. You defeated all enemies. No. An elite enemy was defeated, and your hero dealt the final damage to it. I mean, yeah. The Banjahis. And I think it was think it was Torah that did that. So he gets an achievement crystal. Your hero succeeded at the will check on story topic. No. Your hero fully succeeded in one or more checks on a trap card, and so avoided suffering any damage, losing stamina, or gaining condition. No. Okay, so that's it. Well, the good news is we have done that one. And we got some money out of it and an achievement. But really, I might have another look at this because, like I say, I played this game before, and when I did, I remember going round that whole space. Maybe I played it wrong then. Who knows? But the Twilight Watch is done. Go away. And we failed. So there you go. Failing forward for this game, which I guess is good. Like I don't want to play that again. So there we go. So that was my next playthrough of Arydia, and I do still like it. It's just feels really hard, and lots of bits, and the attacking, because it relies on lots of dice rolls, it can be so random. Like Torak did a 7 damage, but he doesn't often do 7 damage. And then having, what I think is interesting with these is having these symbols, which means you spend 2 stamina to do damage. It's cool, but I don't feel like you have enough stamina. Like, obviously we both my characters went out, so interesting. Anyway, that's it from me for today. So thank you for watching, and give a little like if you're watching now or watching in the future, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye.